Snow scuffed up feet, hands held still, eyes fixed ahead. Not yet spoken, but already said.
Oh, bound for promise, standing true. Schoolhouse steps in morning dew.
In every thread a father's care.
In every step a silent prayer.
One adjusts his tie with grace,
Freedom's
and the other meets the world face.
brick and ivy frame their stance.
Hope stitched deep in circumstance.
Oh, bound for promise, hearts aligned. Oh, not just dressed, but dressed to find.
A
Oh,
door that opens wide and far
beyond the weight of who they are. She gave the photo fragile trust, a moment saved from dust to dust. Now canvas holds what time might steal. Two boys who wore their truth like steel. Oh, bound for promise, can you hear how silence speaks when hope is near?
and rolled up cuffs and shoes shine bright.
They walk toward the coming light. They walk toward the coming light.
This is Art with Kenneth. Hosted by artist Kenneth J. Lewis Sr. This channel takes viewers inside the studio, where paintings are built in real time and ideas take shape through process, patience, and intent. Each session reveals how structure, history, and emotion come together on the canvas. This is not a highlight reel. It's the work, unfolding.
Welcome to Art with Kenneth. Today's episode explores the inspiration behind Bound for Promise, a painting rooted in history, family memory, and the enduring pride of education. Inspired by a treasured photograph shared with Kenneth J. Lewis Sr. by a collector, this work transforms a personal family image into a universal story of hope and possibility. For Kenneth J. Lewis Sr., Bound for Promise began with a meaningful gesture. A collector shared a photograph of her father and uncle as young boys and gave Kenneth permission to create a painting inspired by their image. What was once a private family memory became the starting point for a larger story that could speak to many people. That is one of the powerful things about art. A single photograph may belong to one family, but the emotions inside it can belong to all of us. Pride, love, hope, ambition, and memory are universal. Kenneth recognized that immediately when he saw the image. He saw more than two boys standing together. He saw character, dignity, and a moment worth honoring on canvas. The boys stand before a Harlem school in the 1930s, dressed with care and confidence. Their presence feels strong, calm, and full of promise. They are young, yet they carry themselves with a sense of purpose. Kenneth wanted to preserve that feeling. One of the most striking elements in the painting is the clothing. The knickers, jackets, ties, polished shoes, and crisp presentation speak to the style of the era. But in this painting, the clothing is not just fashion, it is a symbol of pride. It reflects how families presented their children to the world with care and intention. Even in challenging times, many families believed in showing up with dignity. Looking your best for school or church was about respect for self and respect for opportunity. Kenneth was deeply inspired by that idea. The knickers especially become part of the visual storytelling. They place the viewer in another time while also reminding us of youth and tradition. Their shape and texture add character to the composition and help connect the painting to the period from which the original photograph came. Behind the boys stands the school, and with it, the larger message of the work. Education has always represented possibility. For countless families, sending children to school meant investing in a better future. It meant believing that knowledge could open doors that hardship could not close. That sense of belief is at the heart of Bound for Promise. These boys are not simply posing for a picture. They are standing at the threshold of opportunity. The building behind them becomes more than architecture. It becomes a symbol of dreams, discipline, and forward movement. Kenneth also wanted to honor the collector who entrusted him with this image. Sharing a family photograph is personal. It carries memory, love, and legacy. By allowing the image to inspire new art, she made it possible for her family story to continue in another form. As a self-taught artist, Kenneth often follows emotion as much as technique. He is drawn to subjects that hold deeper meaning beneath the surface. In this painting, he found history, style, education, and family connection all in one moment. That is why Bound for Promise feels both personal and timeless. It comes from one family's past, yet it speaks to generations of people who understand the power of pride, the value of learning, and the dreams carried by children everywhere.
pours at morning light on wood so neat, knickers crisp, no scuffed up feet, hands held still, eyes fixed ahead, not yet spoken but already said, bound for promise, standing true, schoolhouse steps in morning dew, in every thread a father's care, in every step a silent prayer. One adjusts his tie with grace, the other meets the world face, brick and ivy frame their stance, hope stitched deep in circumstance, bound for promise, hearts alive, not just dress but dress to find a door that opens wide and far beyond the weight of who they are. She gave a photo fragile trust, a moment saved from dust to dust. Now canvas holds what time might steal to boys who wore their truth like steel. Bound for promise, can you hear how silence speaks when hope is near? In rolled up cousins, shoes shine bright, they walk toward the coming light. Promise linger, biting echoes, final
Kenneth J. Lewis Sr. reminds us that treasured memories can become lasting art. Bound for Promise honors family legacy, the beauty of the past, and the timeless belief that every child can step towards something greater. Thank you for watching Art with Kenneth. Thank you for joining Kenneth today on Art with Kenneth. Your support truly means the world to him. Every view, every comment, every share helps keep independent art alive and growing. Through each episode, Kenneth J. Lewis Sr. brings you into the studio, into the process, and into the mindset of a working artist who lives and breathes creativity every single day. If today's episode inspired you, taught you something new, or simply gave you a moment of peace, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. Your engagement helps expand the reach of the channel and builds a stronger creative community around the work. He looks forward to creating with you again soon. And remember, every masterpiece begins with a single brushstroke. See you next time.